Okay, so you send it, right? But you're so low, like you gotta work.
I think this is my 5th new high school in 5 years.
So what we need to make sure is if we're angling and pushing and the puck goes across.
I was born in Pittsburgh, and then my dad moved on to Dell in Germany. Then he retired, and we went back to Montreal, his hometown. Then he got a job in Wilkes-Barre, assistant coaching job in Jersey and Texas. But in between there, I went to play hockey in Saskatchewan, and now here. So yeah, I've been all over the place, but it's good though, it's good. Alec Nasreddine, played for Dallas Elite, left winger. And when I got drafted by Halifax, I made the decision to go back to Dallas, take a development year. Then the year after, I was talking to colleges, and I think it was really difficult to make that decision, especially as an American, too, growing up more around college hockey than major juniors. And then I started talking to my dad, and then people who played in the CHL or people who played in the USHL went the college route. And they both had really good things, but in my opinion, like I think my game suits CHL more.
Officials say play on, and there's a solid bump.
Playing down low, being physical, getting to the net.
Number 32,
being Grady.
Alec Nasreddine.
That's why I chose Halifax.
On behalf of the Halifax Mooseheads, we are proud to select Daniel Walters.
I remember my brother was told by my agent to pull his phone out at the 11th pick. And I heard my name and heard everybody cheering, and I stood up, and everything went silent. You gotta go into the draft, like an open mind, like anything can happen. I was expected to go in the first round, so I was a little nervous. I know there's rumors of the Mooseheads obviously getting a pick, and my buddies were calming me down. I said yes to a couple teams in Quebec, but honestly, the only thing that mattered was I would have dropped in the draft if it meant I went to Halifax. Honestly, I was sacrificed everything. It's been my lifetime goal, so it felt unreal.
There you go.
Thank you.
Being the hometown guy, it's obviously great, like all your friends and family are there, and you're being supported by the whole Halifax community. It's great, but there's definitely expectations put on you.
My little billet brother, he's playing at the Whalers here. He's 8 or something, and they had some event. All the kids are like, "Oh, you play for the Mooseheads? Are you for real playing for the Mooseheads?" and that stuff. And I'm watching you. And in Europe, you don't have that. In Europe, they only cheer for the pros, and here I think they are seeing us a little bit like little pros like that, and that's like amazing. So yeah. In Germany, most of the guys stay. Some coming here maybe after they get drafted to get the smaller ring, the many games and that stuff.
And it's taken by Carlos Handel.
I remember my first tournament was under 17 in Colorado Springs.
Handel, one of 3 players that have 2007 birth years on this Germany team. They are the youngest team in the tournament.
I was like, I need to change, I need to go away from Germany because it's a different level and that stuff. And if I want to achieve something,
This guy here is getting on his horse, working across here.
then I need to go to Sweden or Canada. I got an offer from Adler Mannheim. They're like the best team, I would say. Their Stützle played there and Sider played there. So they said I'm an interesting prospect. But they have a new rule that you need to have I think 3 or 4 or 5 under 25 players or under 23, something like that. They need to have them on the roster every night, but they're not playing. So you don't know if you get the contract because you're good or just for the system and for the rule, So Carlos Handel from Germany. I played Sweden last year. I'm a defenseman.
Carlos, how you feeling?
Good. As a European, you can come to Canada when you're 16. So I went to Malmö, and after I was in Sweden, I felt it's my best option to come to Canada. I have a very close friend. He played OHL in Gulf Storm or something, and one in Swift Current in WHL. They said I should do it also. Do you live hockey here and that stuff? And it's the culture, and Halifax, I think the best in the queue. I think it was the right decision because We have a young team, and I feel I play much here. I think I played almost 20 minutes every game or more. Like one game at 26 minutes when we were just 4 defensemen, and I get the trust from the coaches, and I play power play and everything. So that's like, yeah, that's pretty good.
When I first signed here, a lot of the words I heard was rebuild, obviously, but I would say it's nothing like that. It's kind of more like a family. Guys generally want the best for each other, and that's really rare to have in a team.
This is hockey, boys. Team skate to start, all right? So Carrier, you're gonna have a nice pick there, push him to the middle. Schultze, right? Go get that red line, hard rim around, double stack, get it behind the net. Let's get one early. What else are we doing here early? What else? Next behind him, what else? Very short shifts, all right? Relentless all night. Let's go. Yeah! Your Halifax Losers!
Just watching like your teammates like succeed, like in 2-3 years, when I look back, I'll be like, wow, like we started it from ground up.
From Halifax, Nova Scotia, Danny Walters!
I think everything's different now that I'm at the junior level. A huge part of it is knowing your role and accepting your role on the team. You know, I think from the start of the season, our plan was to, you know, shift the mindset of our team, you know, into being more a gritty, a heavier team that plays big and is not afraid. And I think that's exactly what we're doing here.
Most of the little kids start because hockey is fun. You always need to like have fun and live life every day, and like don't think about the pressure and everything too much. Some days are maybe less fun than other days, but it's still like, why are we playing? Because hockey is like the best sport in the world, and we have great fans, so we should just enjoy it. Yeah.